Everyone has ideas and dreams. This is just something that we gain across experience, and just looking at things that we might be interested in. This is how you find things and develop skills. Pretty simple grasp to hold on to. But what a lot of people do that separates creators and thinkers is the one act of being a creator, which is creating. I got lost in the idea stage, over planning, being very, very picky and hands-on about something that would never come into fruition, period. But then I started doing things. 200 voice memos turned into me playing GBA games on an emulator and commentating about things that I just wanted to talk about. And shocker, this isn't gonna be the same style of videos that I do forever. I've had a plethora of ideas. I thought about maybe making this channel into just a bunch of random fucking side quests, documenting, trying to find a new style of video every time. But then I was like, that's kind of me planning a little too far ahead. I don't know where I'm going to take this. I'll know in a couple of months. I might know in a couple of weeks, but I won't know until I begin that process. It's a little tedious right now because I'm kind of recording really mediocre emulator gameplay, editing it on my phone. You know, the problem with editing things on phone is that it takes forever. You know, cutting down 3 seconds of audio takes like sliding and like having to rearrange audio and cutting things would be so easy if I had a hotkey on my laptop. Sadly, my laptop is just not in use. And for now, I just have to kind of deal with this and then suck it up, and that's okay. But when I get more of a grasp on things, and when I get more, things to work with, and I have more ideas, and I build a bigger skill set, then things will just change and be differently. A lot of the things that, being a creator entails is letting things take shape, letting things just flow out and do just work, period. I was using the bathroom and I was thinking on how I was going to start this video. And, right now I'm kind of in this weird third person state where I'm commentating, but I'm also trying to think of what I'm saying, but I'm not thinking what I'm saying. I'm just doing. Recently, I've been really big into Minecraft, and I've had a huge undertaking with builds recently. Bro, it's crazy. I had so much experimentation with failed worlds that lasted maybe a week, and now me and my friends have hopped on into a server, and things are going really well. I'm, experimenting with block palettes, architecture, mostly nature scales. I'm making very big stone, rocks, very rough terrain, and it's fun. It's good. And you wouldn't think point A would lead to point B, but the thing about creating is you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what's gonna surprise you. You never know the end product. And a lot of times, and I mean a lot of the times, when you make something, you tend to enjoy the final product more than the initial idea. Very rare cases where you overthink and you're like, man, what the fuck is it? And I get that. It happens a ton. When I was doing photography, I would want a very specific shot, and I'd be so upset that I didn't get a specific shot. But when I went to Hawaii this year, I didn't really have a plan. I was just like, I'll probably go a couple places with my friend, and I'll just see what I can take shots of. And funnily enough, I got to a fire show. And that fire show, I was like, the camera might be too blurry. While also enjoying the fire show. The fire show was really fucking cool. But the cool thing that I got was I got this picture of I actually don't know the context of it, but it was a picture of fire, as I've been talking about. But it was in the shape of a dragon, the dragon icon from Pokemon, but it was just fire. And that's one of my favorite pictures ever that I've ever taken. It was I was taking a burst of photos, and just in that one frame second, I got a photo of that. I also got some cool shots of the guys posing with fire, looking like fucking Greek soldiers holding the torch of Moltres when they lit up they light up the eternal flame for one of the Olympics, or in this case, the Pokemon League that I'm thinking about because I've been rewatching Indigo League. And again, I just don't know where those things are going to lead, but they happen, and those experiences are good. I can't completely be hands off. I can't just sit in my seat and let the ride play out and just try to go with the ride. I'm very meticulous about what I say, what I do, what I want. That in the past, previously said, it's been at a detriment. So just kind of let things rock. Let things ride. I don't really know the purpose of these videos. I generally just wanted an outlet and kind of wanted to make a habit of having an outlet. Instead of being like, I'm going to upload every single day, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And sometimes my wants aren't what would look cool or would look good on paper or would be an achievement, Keeping up a streak only matters as much as how much the streak means to someone, right? Your achievements only matter so much to the person obtaining them. So if you're doing it for this kind of unnoticeable cause. Like you don't know who's appreciating it. You're just kind of like, maybe someone will appreciate it. I think you might be pushing things a little too farther ahead. But if there's just a genuine passion and you'll be like, this is gonna be a fucking cool story to tell, let it fucking rip, bro. Let shit rip in general. Not literally, but occasionally. Yeah, it's fun. For Christmas, I'm supposed to be getting a camera, Sony 6700. I shut the fuck up. I know 67. But it's an $800 professional camera that I've been wanting a professional camera for so long. And maybe if it can record video, I'll fucking can mix photography and cinematography. I've always wanted to throw photography into some form of video. Like I feel like slideshows are they're stupid. Like looking at a PowerPoint presentation isn't the most entertaining thing, but I think still images can hold a lot of value within a bigger picture. Yeah. A lot of ideas, a lot of cool things that I think will happen if I just go through with it. And I think that can go for everybody. Just go with the flow. Go with it. Just go with things. And yeah, have a great day. Peace.